welcome and a very warm welcome to our guests from Infinity Galaxy, the experts in oil and gas markets, Ms. Rajia Gilani and Mr. 𝗂𝐻𝐻𝗶𝘶𝐺𝗔𝐺. Welcome, madam. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. So in this week, we have been seeing that the markets are kind of lacking a clear direction in the crude oil prices. So where do you see could be the trigger for a clear direction in the crude oil?
Thank you, Mr. Parker. Definitely. Let's have a look at major events happened in 2022 that affect the market. If we see, we have something around 7 major events that I mentioned here. First is the Russia's war start on 21st of February, which was expected to last only in 3 days, but it's still going on. The second is about the USA and Europe plan to follow the policies of interest rate to overcome the inflation. The third one is all the countries also faced the rare inflation in 2022. The fourth is the crude oil price was doubled and after that decreased again. And the fifth is the China's zero COVID policies changed suddenly, that we should wait to see what will happen in the market. The sixth is about the Russia oil price cap applied in the December 2022. And the seventh is the largest oil cut by the OPEC announced in the October for 2 million barrel cut. If we see all these things have happened in only 1 year, exactly, maybe no one cannot estimate the direction for next 2 weeks or next 1 week. But something that we can say that in remaining time of 2022, and the closest possibility that maybe proposed the market situation is coming from the analysts from Citigroup, that they believe that maybe till the end of the 2022, Brent will close with a 5% fall, and it will be in the channel of 75 to 76 US dollar. This is somehow some of the closest opinion in the market right now.
This is very interesting, the way you have elucidated all the 7 key factors which are impacting this crude oil market. Really, really appreciate that. And yes, China is the big subject in terms of their sudden removal of the zero COVID and kind of uncertain at this moment as to where China is headed, because there are different kind of news reports and not very conclusive either way. So we wait and watch. But thanks for listing down all the key issues. Really appreciate it. So our next question, Ms. Rajia, now that we have seen all these prices and the trend and where we are headed, so where do you see the impact of this onto the bitumen prices? Because currently they seem to be under pressure. And where do you see it in the near term?
Based on the received data, we have been informed that Iran vacuum bottom price is expected to fall around 5 to 6 US dollar. At the same time, as far as I heard, India is expecting another fall of bitumen prices by 1st January around 22 US dollar. And but the fact is, the demand from other markets like Pakistan and Afghanistan is increasing these days, and this means that although vacuum bottom price is decreasing in Iran, the refineries still compete on vacuum bottom. The competition will go on and on, and you know that bitumen price in Iran is not following a downward trend because of these two facts: increase of demand among the refineries, and also among the increase of demand in Pakistan and Afghanistan, and also the competition over vacuum bottom by the refineries. But generally, I should say that bitumen price is not separate from oil price trend, and by any change in oil price, the market might stop again too. But to sum up, we have to consider this fall of vacuum bottom price in Iran, which is around $5 to $6 maximum. And after that, the competition that will happen again by the refiners.
That's a very welcome news that the Iran bitumen prices and the vacuum bottom prices are not really falling in line with this. So for the market players, that's a very positive news and development. So thank you for this deep analysis, and we really appreciate your comments. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.